Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb the silence. Marcus Aurelius. In the vast expanse of human interaction, the power of silence holds a mystique that has been revered and feared in equal measure. This enigmatic force, when wielded with precision, can become a tool of unparalleled influence and introspection. It invites us to delve into the depths of self-mastery, urging us to embrace the stoic virtues of self-control and resilience. It is within the moments of silence that we discover the subtle nuances of our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to navigate the labyrinth of our minds with clarity and purpose. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a profound presence that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. In a world consumed by noise and haste, the ability to harness the power of silence grants us the rare gift of deep reflection and profound understanding. Embrace the quiet moments, for within them lies the key to unlocking the boundless potential of your own consciousness. We, as seekers of wisdom and fortitude, are called upon to harness the profound potential that lies in the art of saying less. Let us embark on a journey to uncover the traits that define those who speak less but convey volumes through their silence. Number 1. Silence builds strength. In the bustling noise of life, silence is a sanctuary. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But how often do we embrace the power of silence to build that strength? Silence builds strength, not by fortifying our external defenses, but by deepening our internal fortitude. Epictetus, a former slave turned influential Stoic teacher, emphasized that freedom and strength lie not in speaking, but in controlling our reactions and emotions. Modern science echoes these ancient wisdoms, showing that silence can regenerate brain cells, foster creativity, and reduce stress. In embracing silence, we follow a path tread by Stoics, cultivating strength that's not visible to the eye, but felt deeply in the spirit. Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Let silence guide that thinking, and watch as strength builds within you, silent and mighty. Number 2. Silence causes confusion for the opponent. Our words are like weapons. In the heat of the moment, we may unleash them rashly, inflicting damage on ourselves and our cause. Silence, however, disrupts our opponent's rhythm. They expect a verbal parry, a defense against their attack. When we meet their aggression with a composed silence, we force them to grapple with the unknown, our thoughts, our intentions. It creates space for them to reveal their own hand, perhaps their own flaws, while we maintain control of the situation. Think of a master swordsman in a tense duel. They don't expend energy with pointless swings of their blade. Instead, they observe their opponent, their posture, their breathing, waiting for an opening, a tell. In that moment of silence, the opponent might grow impatient, perhaps make a reckless move, revealing an exploitable weakness. The master swordsman then strikes with decisive precision, their victory rooted in their composure and strategic use of silence. Our words can be just as powerful as a well-placed sword strike, but silence can be our shield, our defense, and our own form of attack. It allows us to observe, to anticipate our adversary's next move, and then respond strategically, with the full force of reason and logic behind our words. Number 3. Silence attracts attention. Imagine a crowded room buzzing with conversation. Suddenly, a hush falls. All eyes turn toward the stage as a lone figure steps into the spotlight. They haven't uttered a word, yet they've captivated the entire audience. This is the power of silence. Words are powerful tools, but overuse dulls their impact. When we speak sparingly, our pronouncements carry weight. We become more selective, ensuring each word has a purpose, a message that demands to be heard. Consider the image of a conductor before an orchestra. In the silence before the first note, a hush falls over the audience. The conductor raises their baton, not to speak, but to convey a message through gesture. Their silence itself commands attention, focusing everyone on the music about to be played. Our words, too, can have this power. When used sparingly and with purpose, they can pierce through the noise and resonate with those around us. Silence can also be a sign of respect. In a conversation, allowing others to speak without interruption demonstrates that we value their thoughts and perspectives. It creates space for a true exchange of ideas, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. Number 4. Silence eliminates the distractions of the mind. The Roman Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient." Our minds are constantly bombarded with stimuli, both internal and external. A never-ending stream of thoughts, worries, and desires compete for our attention. Silence allows us to create a sanctuary, a quiet space where we can untangle the knots of our thoughts and emotions. We can confront our anxieties and desires with reason and logic, rather than being swept away by their emotional currents. In the quiet, we can find clarity and perspective. We can learn to appreciate the present moment, not for what it might become, but for what it is, a gift, an opportunity to act with virtue and live in accordance with reason. The Stoics believe that a cluttered mind is an obstacle to happiness and virtue. By eliminating the external noise and the chatter of our own thoughts, we can begin to focus on what truly matters. We can cultivate a sense of tranquility amidst the chaos, and approach life's challenges with a clear and composed mind. Number 5. Silence in negotiations. In negotiations, silence can be a powerful tool that should not be underestimated. By utilizing strategic pauses, you can convey a sense of anticipation and capture the attention of the other party. Taking a moment to collect your thoughts before responding demonstrates clarity and precision in your communication. This deliberate silence can project confidence and control, influencing the direction of the conversation in your favor. Moreover, silence can serve as a valuable instrument in diffusing tense moments and prompting the other party to share more insights. By embracing silence as a strategic tactic, you showcase your maturity and adeptness in communication strategies. When wielded effectively, the art of silence can lead to favorable outcomes and foster stronger relationships with your negotiation counterparts. Remember, in the symphony of negotiation, silence can be the rest note that adds depth and harmony to the conversation. Mastering this art can elevate your negotiation skills to new heights and pave the way for successful outcomes and fruitful collaborations. Number 6. The Antidote to Arrogance. We've all felt its sting, the arrogance that puffs out chests and clouds judgment. It whispers in our ears, painting a distorted picture where our achievements blot out the accomplishments of others. This self-assuredness, unchecked, becomes a prison of our own making. But there's a weapon, silent and often overlooked, that can shatter these walls: silence. Marcus Aurelius, the famed Roman emperor and Stoic, kept a journal, his meditations, filled not with braggadocio, but with introspective questions. Have I done what is right? Have I used the present moment well? This introspection, fueled by silence, is where real growth lies. Arrogance thrives on external validation. It craves the applause of others, but silence allows us to shift our focus inward. We begin to see the vastness of what we don't yet know, the countless areas where we can refine our skills and broaden our understanding. This humility, born from silence, is the fertile ground where true learning flourishes. Now, silence isn't about shrinking away from the world. It's about choosing our words carefully. When we speak, let it be with substance, with a genuine desire to contribute, not to inflate our own egos. Let our actions speak louder than our words. Let our accomplishments be a testament to our dedication, not a springboard for self-aggrandizement. This path isn't easy. It requires constant self-reflection, a willingness to confront our own shortcomings, but the rewards are immense. Silence is a weapon against the arrogance that seeks to blind us, and a key to unlocking the potential hidden within each of us. Number 7. The art of reflective wisdom. Silence provides the fertile ground for contemplation. By quieting the mind, we allow space for reflection, for the seeds of wisdom to germinate. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have the power to make your mind a sanctuary." In the quietude, we can process experiences, both positive and negative. We can examine our reactions, identify our shortcomings, and learn from our mistakes. This process of self-reflection is not about dwelling on the past, but about transforming our experiences into wisdom that guides us in the present and prepares us for the future. Through consistent self-reflection in silence, we gradually refine our judgment, cultivate compassion, and develop the strength to face any challenge that may come our way. Number 8. Kind and considerate regard for others. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, the ability to embrace silence is a rare gift. When we quiet our minds and truly listen to others, we show them that we value their words and their presence. This form of empathy allows us to forge deep connections that transcend mere words. By being fully present in moments of silence, we create a space for understanding and compassion to flourish. It is in these quiet moments that we can truly appreciate the emotions and thoughts of those around us, without the need for words to fill the void. Silence is not simply the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool for building authentic relationships. When we honor the silence between us and others, we are acknowledging their thoughts and feelings in a profound way. This act of listening with our hearts can foster warmth and connection, paving the way for genuine bonds to form. Number 9. The art of deep listening. Deep listening requires not just being present physically, but also mentally and emotionally. It involves giving the speaker your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and being open to their perspective without judgment or interruption. In a world where distractions are abundant and attention spans are short, mastering the art of deep listening can set us apart as compassionate and understanding individuals. By practicing this skill regularly, we can cultivate stronger relationships, resolve conflicts more effectively, and promote a culture of mutual respect and empathy. Let us embrace the transformative power of deep listening and pave the way for deeper connections and a brighter, more compassionate future. Through deep listening, we can break down barriers, bridge divides, and truly connect with one another on a profound level. It requires patience, empathy, and a genuine willingness to understand others without judgment. When we engage in deep listening, we not only hear words but also the unspoken sentiments and nuances that lie beneath the surface. Let us commit to being active listeners in our interactions, showing others that their voices are heard and valued. In doing so, we create a ripple effect of compassion and understanding that can positively impact our relationships, communities, and the world at large. Together, let's embrace the beauty of deep listening and nurture a culture of empathy and connection. Number 10. Resilience in adversity. As Epictetus declared, it's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it. Life throws its fair share of curveballs, illness, loss, unexpected setbacks. These can test our resolve to the breaking point. Yet, in the midst of the storm, silence offers a powerful anchor. It allows us to pause, to take a deep breath, and center ourselves. In the quietude, we can find the fortitude to face the challenge head-on, to draw upon our inner resources, and to emerge from the hardship not just unscathed, but strengthened. Silence is not resignation. It is the wellspring of resilience that allows us to weather any storm. Furthermore, silence can act as a crucible, forging our character in the fires of adversity. By enduring hardship with quiet determination, we cultivate a strength that transcends mere words. It is a strength that inspires others, a strength built not on bravado, but on the quiet conviction that we can overcome anything life throws our way. Let silence not be a void, but a wellspring of power. Let it become your armor, your sanctuary, your source of wisdom. As you embark on this journey, remember, true strength lies not in the volume of your voice, but in the mastery of your inner world. In the quietude, you will find the power to navigate the world with clarity, purpose, and unwavering resolve.